Welcome back. Today we will learn about the explosive developments unfolding in Salem on Wednesday, September 3rd, as relationships shift dramatically and long-buried secrets threaten to surface in the most unexpected ways. Brady Black and Cat Green's unexpected alliance. The most intriguing development centers around Brady Black and Cat Green, who find themselves drawn together in what promises to be a pivotal bonding session. Their unexpected connection emerges at a crucial moment when both characters are navigating complex emotional territories. Brady, still processing the aftermath of recent family upheavals, discovers in Cat someone who understands the weight of carrying burdensome secrets. Cat, meanwhile, continues to grapple with her complicated past while trying to build genuine relationships in Salem. The timing of their heart-to-heart conversation couldn't be more significant, especially considering the romantic developments brewing between Cat and Chad DiMera. Brady's supportive nature shines through as he becomes a confidant for Cat, potentially offering her the guidance she desperately needs as she navigates her feelings for Chad. What makes this bonding particularly fascinating is Brady's unique position as someone who has experienced his own share of deception and redemption. His ability to see past Cat's troubled history to the person she's trying to become could prove instrumental in her journey toward authentic relationships. The conversation between them may reveal layers of Cat's personality that even Chad hasn't yet discovered, setting up intriguing possibilities for future storylines. Rachel's dangerous secret about the kiss. Young Rachel Black finds herself in an impossible position, having witnessed the passionate kiss between Cat and Chad DiMera. Despite her solemn promise to Marlena Evans to keep this explosive secret locked away, the weight of what she's seen threatens to overwhelm her young conscience. Rachel's internal struggle intensifies as she watches her father Brady growing closer to Cat, knowing information that could significantly impact his perspective on the developing situation. The psychological pressure on Rachel becomes increasingly evident as she wrestles with conflicting loyalties. On one hand, she respects Marlena's wisdom and wants to honor her commitment to secrecy. On the other hand, her natural instinct to protect her father and share important information with him creates an emotional tug-of-war that threatens to tear her apart. Brady's paternal intuition begins to pick up on his daughter's unusual behavior, sensing that she's harboring something significant. If Brady manages to gently coax the truth from Rachel, the revelation could dramatically alter the dynamics between all the adults involved. His discovery of Chad and Cat's romantic connection might actually strengthen his supportive stance toward Cat, understanding that she's found someone who makes her genuinely happy. Alternatively, it could trigger protective instincts if he believes Cat might hurt Chad or complicate the DiMera family dynamics further. Holly Jonas embraces college independence. Salem University becomes the backdrop for fresh beginnings as Holly Jonas embarks on her transformative journey into college life. The dorm room move represents far more than a simple change of address. It symbolizes Holly's evolution from a sheltered teenager into a young woman ready to embrace independence and adult responsibilities. Maggie Kyriaki steps into her mentorship role with characteristic warmth and wisdom, offering Holly invaluable guidance about navigating this crucial life transition. Maggie's advice extends beyond practical dormitory living tips to encompass deeper lessons about personal growth, relationship management, and the delicate balance between freedom and responsibility. Her words carry special weight given her own extensive life experience and her genuine affection for Holly. The conversation between them serves as both a touching farewell to Holly's childhood and an inspiring welcome to her adult future. The excitement of move-in day creates an electric atmosphere filled with nervous energy and boundless possibilities. Holly's anticipation mingles with natural apprehension as she contemplates the adventures and challenges that await her in this new environment. The dormitory setting promises to become a crucial backdrop for romantic developments, personal growth, and the formation of lifelong friendships that will shape Holly's character for years to come. Tate and Holly's romantic reunion. Tate Black's arrival at Salem University marks the beginning of an intensely romantic chapter in his relationship with Holly. The emotional send-off with Brady and Marlena provides a touching family moment that underscores the significance of this milestone in Tate's young life. Their parental blessings and encouragement give Tate the confidence he needs to embrace this new phase of independence and romantic exploration. Once Tate reaches campus and reunites with Holly in her new dorm room, their connection immediately intensifies in ways that surprise even them. The privacy afforded by their new living situation allows their relationship to deepen physically and emotionally, creating an intimate atmosphere that contrasts sharply with the constraints they faced while living under their parents' watchful eyes. Their newfound freedom becomes a catalyst for passionate moments that cement their commitment to each other. The steamy encounters between Tate and Holly reflect their natural progression as a couple who have weathered various storms together. Their shared bed becomes a symbol of their united future and their willingness to fully commit to their relationship despite the challenges that college life might bring. The intensity of their connection suggests that their bond will only strengthen as they navigate the complexities of university life together. Ariana's unwelcome partnership dilemma. Ariana Horton finds herself trapped in an uncomfortable academic situation when she's assigned to work closely with Aaron Green. The lab partnership arrangement forces these two very different personalities into close proximity, creating immediate tension and frustration for Ari, who clearly harbors reservations about Aaron's personality and approach to their shared responsibilities. Aaron's presence in Ari's life initially feels like an unwelcome intrusion that disrupts her carefully planned college experience. His methods, attitude, or simply his general demeanor clash with her expectations and preferences, leading to visible discomfort whenever they're required to collaborate. The forced nature of their partnership amplifies Ari's frustration, as she cannot simply avoid or dismiss someone with whom she must work closely for academic success. However, the extended time spent together may gradually reveal unexpected depths to Aaron's character that could completely transform Ari's initial negative impressions. Sometimes the most unlikely partnerships evolve into meaningful relationships when people are given the opportunity to see past surface-level differences to discover shared values, complementary strengths, or surprising compatibility. Their academic collaboration might become the foundation for a romantic connection that neither of them anticipated but both ultimately treasure. Marlena's mysterious dreams and professional duties. Dr. Marlena Evans continues her struggle to decipher the haunting dreams about the enigmatic Queen of the Night that have been plaguing her subconscious mind. The mysterious imagery and symbolism within these nocturnal visions resist her professional analytical skills, leaving her frustrated and searching for answers that seem to slip away just as she thinks she's making progress. Her extensive psychological training provides tools for interpretation, but the dream's meaning remains stubbornly elusive. The recurring nature of these visions suggests they carry significant psychological or spiritual importance that Marlena's conscious mind hasn't yet recognized. Her determination to unlock their secrets intensifies as she pores over relevant literature and applies various interpretive frameworks to the puzzling dream content. The book she studies may contain crucial clues, but the breakthrough she seeks continues to evade her grasp, creating mounting tension and curiosity about the ultimate revelation. Simultaneously, Marlena prepares to channel her professional expertise toward helping Xander Kyriakis confront his dangerous anger management issues. The anger management counseling session represents both a professional challenge and a personal mission for Marlena, who recognizes the destructive potential of unchecked rage and the transformative power of proper therapeutic intervention. Her commitment to helping Xander find healthier emotional outlets reflects her dedication to healing and her belief in everyone's capacity for positive change. Gabby and Philip's complicated romance. The relationship between Gabby Hernandez and Philip Kyriakis continues to evolve in unexpected directions as genuine emotions complicate what began as strategic manipulation. Their encounter in the town square creates another opportunity for Gabby to exercise her considerable influence over Philip, but the line between calculated seduction and authentic attraction becomes increasingly blurred with each interaction. Gabby's original intentions of manipulating Philip for personal or family gain have gradually given way to real feelings that she never anticipated developing. The complexity of her emotions creates internal conflict as she struggles to balance her strategic objectives with her growing affection for Philip. Her heart begins to betray her carefully constructed plans, leading to moments of genuine vulnerability that surprise both Philip and herself. Philip, meanwhile, remains largely unaware of Gabby's initial manipulative intentions, responding to what he perceives as genuine romantic interest from a woman he finds increasingly attractive and intriguing. The authentic chemistry between them grows stronger despite the deceptive foundation upon which their relationship was built, creating a volatile situation that could explode dramatically when the truth eventually surfaces. Their connection demonstrates how even the most calculated romantic schemes can evolve into real love under the right circumstances. This Wednesday's episode promises to deliver the emotional intensity and relationship drama that Days of Our Lives fans have come to expect, with each storyline contributing to the rich tapestry of Salem's ever-evolving romantic and family dynamics. Tuesday, September 2, 2025, Secrets Revealed, Confessions Made, and Hearts Tested on Days of Our Lives. Welcome back, dear viewers, to another day in Salem, where emotions run high, secrets hover in every corner, and the bonds of family and love are pushed to their limits. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives was filled with intensity, surprising revelations, and heart-wrenching decisions that left characters, and the audience, shaken. The central stories focused on Brady's accidental discovery of a hidden truth, Javi's deepening journey toward adoption, and Chad's bold declaration of his feelings for Cat. Each thread pulled us deeper into the complicated tapestry of Salem, reminding us that in this town, the past is never truly buried, and the future is always uncertain. Brady accidentally discovers the truth. The hour began with Brady Black, who has been consumed with questions about his grandchild and the choices being made around the adoption process. Brady's determination has been unyielding, though it has often put him in difficult situations. Today, however, fate intervened. Brady found himself in Melinda Trask's office, and what he overheard shook him to his core. While Brady had originally intended to ask only a few questions, his lawyerly instincts, and his fatherly intuition, kept him probing. In a moment that could only be described as accidental destiny, Brady stumbled upon the truth about the baby at the center of the adoption arrangements. Sophia rushed in, breathless and nervous, only to find Brady in the middle of questioning Melinda. The tension in the room was nearly unbearable. Sophia's expression revealed everything she had hoped to conceal, and Brady immediately sensed that something was not right. Melinda, ever the cool and calculating attorney, attempted to deflect his questions. She calmly laid out adoption procedures, explaining how Sophia could present adoption papers to Tate. In her explanation, Melinda revealed the arrangement would be for a semi-open adoption, a carefully structured process that allowed some minimal contact between the birth mother and the adoptive family but kept the parents' true identities hidden. All communications would be filtered through a neutral third party to protect everyone involved. For Brady, however, this was not a satisfactory answer. His instincts told him there was more at play, and though Melinda tried to reassure Sophia that Brady and Tate would remain in the dark as long as they kept their story straight, Brady's suspicious eyes lingered. He knew he was on the verge of uncovering something much bigger than a simple adoption case. Sophia's heartbreaking dilemma. Sophia's story added yet another layer of heartbreak to the episode. The young woman stood torn between love for her child and the realization that she could not provide the stability the baby deserved. Though she had convinced herself that adoption was the best choice, the thought of finalizing it broke her heart. Her conversation with Melinda highlighted the emotional burden she carried. On one hand, she wanted her child to have a future free of turmoil, raised by parents who could provide safety and stability. On the other hand, the reality of handing over her child felt like a wound that would never fully heal. The most painful part for Sophia was not the paperwork or the secrecy, but the thought of confronting her child one day, knowing she had chosen this path. That fear haunted her, even as she reassured herself it was for the best. Just as she struggled with her emotions, the knock on Melinda's office door signaled the arrival of Javi, and with him, Tesoro. The timing could not have been more dramatic, setting the stage for revelations that could shake the entire foundation of the adoption plans. Javi's joy and Steve's wisdom. Earlier in the day, another emotional scene played out at the Brady pub, where Javi opened up to Steve Johnson about his feelings for Tesoro. Javi could barely contain his excitement as he explained how much joy the little boy had brought into his life. The bond between them had grown stronger with every passing day, and Javi confessed that he could not imagine saying goodbye. For Javi, the thought of Tesoro being adopted by another family was unbearable. His heart was already invested, and he saw himself as the boy's father in every way that mattered. Steve, always the wise and grounded friend, listened carefully before offering his perspective. Steve told Javi that his deep connection to Tesoro might not just be coincidence. In his eyes, it was a sign that perhaps the boy was destined to remain with him forever. Those words struck a chord in Javi's heart. Though nothing was certain, Steve's faith gave him strength, and Javi began to believe that maybe, just maybe, Tesoro was meant to be his son. Chad declares his feelings for Cat. While the adoption drama unfolded, another storyline simmered with passion and honesty. Chad DiMera, never one to shy away from bold gestures when it comes to matters of the heart, finally decided to make his feelings clear to Cat. For weeks, Chad has struggled with the weight of his emotions, torn between protecting his heart and being honest with the woman who had captured it. Today, that struggle ended. In a heartfelt moment, Chad laid his feelings bare. He told Cat exactly what she meant to him, leaving no room for doubt or misunderstanding. His declaration was simple, heartfelt, and sincere, the kind of moment longtime viewers of Days of Our Lives live for. Whether Cat will reciprocate those feelings remains to be seen, but the courage it took for Chad to open his heart added a layer of romance and vulnerability to an otherwise tension-filled day in Salem. A day of secrets and uncertain futures. By the end of today's episode, the stage had been set for dramatic confrontations and difficult choices. Brady's discovery promises to unravel long-buried secrets, Sophia's heartache grows heavier as the adoption moves forward, Javi dreams of a life where Tesoro never leaves his side, and Chad risks everything by admitting his love for Cat. The episode left viewers with a sense of anticipation, as each storyline feels like it is teetering on the edge of revelation and heartbreak. Salem is a town built on secrets, but as we saw today, the truth always finds a way to surface, sometimes in the most unexpected of moments. For longtime fans, today's Days of Our Lives was a reminder of why this show continues to captivate generation after generation. It's not just about the drama, the romance, or the scandals. At its heart, it is about family, love, sacrifice, and the timeless human struggle to do what is right, even when it breaks your heart.